Hey, what's up everyone? Carl Wolf here, back with more Mudlarks. I want to check some things out. Why are you walking over to it? There are various notices regarding community activities that will be held at the library. In a couple of weeks, there is a workshop entitled You and Your Poodle. Delightful. I think Jack Russells are probably my favorite dog. Huskies are right up there too, not poodles though. Well, my favorite, I love wolves, so huskies as a dog would be top of my list. I do like Dalmatians and corgis? Corgis, I think, because of Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, huskies are right up there too, not poodles though. That's sad. So this just says that... What? That was extra as heck. A knitting workshop? Exciting. Not. Get the poster. Library's closed. Oh no! Oh no! The door's locked, the library's closed. I'm gonna have to try again tomorrow, I guess. Oh no! It's closed. There's a side thing, though. Ew. It looks like this bin hasn't been cleared for quite some time. It's full of rotten chicken bones covered in maggots. Ugh. Let's touch them. I'm not putting my hands in there. What is this? This is nothing. Wait. I saw something. Ow. This is really nothing? Really? You're not... like... Okay. Alright. I guess... to the map, then. Is it evening yet? It's getting late. It's time for... Yes. Yes. Alright, let's check it out. According to my watch, this Paranormal Society event should be underway. I pride myself on being a skeptic, and I don't believe in ghosts. But I don't want to believe I'm going crazy, either. What I have seen in the last 24 hours, can it be explained? Am I just tired and stressed? These goves are driving me mad. I just need to find Vincent, and this will all be over. Perhaps, just perhaps, these paranormal enthusiasts may be able to help me out in a bit. Here goes. Hello, kitty cat. Oh. After climbing 2 flights of stairs, I have arrived in this most ornate of rooms just as darkness descends upon the city. The room is incredibly ornate, with beautiful wooden paneling. I see there is quite a good turnout of paranormal enthusiasts. I guess if I'm going to open up about what I've seen, these guys are a safe bet. I won't be convinced easily, though. If there is one thing I've ever learned, there is always a rational explanation for everything. Who am I kidding? There's been nothing rational about this whole situation. Is that who I think it is? Hi there. Welcome, brother. Hey. I haven't seen you around here before. Is this your first attendance with us? Ah, yes. As a matter of fact, this is my first time here. Brother, welcome to our little get-together. My name is David. It is a pleasure to meet you. My name's Winston. Pleased to meet you. Feel free to mingle. This is very much an informal gathering. 4 times a year, we meet to discuss our findings and interests in the paranormal. Cool. If you need any assistance, please do let me know. In the meantime, please make yourself at home. Thanks. That is... Yeah, it is. I knew it. Strange to see her for the 3rd time today. Hey, I recognize you. Hi. What are you doing here? Duh, I'm here for the meeting. Oh, yeah, now you speak English. What are you doing here? I thought you were running off looking for middle-aged women. I see your English has improved. I only speak to people I'm actually interested in. That's a tad rude, don't you think? Are you a Paranormal Society member? No. Are you even interested in the paranormal? I think you just followed me here, you pervy stalker. I don't like your tone. As a matter of fact, I am very interested in the paranormal. Ha! Prove it. Tell me at least one local ghost story. Just one. Sure. There's the tale of Jimmy Thistle, whose ghost was seen walking down Southwark High Street every month back in 1982. Jimmy Thistle? Are you having a laugh? Bugger off, you tool. Well, I tried. Now, about David. David looks both friendly and incredibly creepy at the same time. Yeah, I see it. I don't swing that way. No. They all seem rather engaged in conversation at the moment. I'll see if I can make do with the loners. Group of chattering away on the far side. Guy looks a bit shady. He kind of does, doesn't he? Is he smoking? How rude, man. Rude. Is there anything in the room? There's the mirror. The mirror looks very old. I've always been fascinated by old mirrors. I like to look into them and think about who may have been standing before them in the past. That's an interesting way to think about it. He does have a point. Lovely. Breathes a bit of life into the room. There's a stack of newspapers. Looks like editions from all over the world. That makes sense. There's the doorway. Not sure where that leads to. Let's go ahead and talk to you. Hi, David. Winston, what can I do for you? What goes on at these meetings? We come from across the city to talk about all matters concerning the paranormal. On occasion, we will have a special guest who may do a talk or present some findings. At our last meeting, we had the great Marcia Feathers here to talk about her recent research into electronic voice phenomena. Cool. I have no idea who that is. Ah, that's okay, fine. What do you know about ghosts? Darling, what don't I know about ghosts? What do you want to know? Alright. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I have no doubt whatsoever. In this room you will find those who believe and those who are skeptical. AKA me. That is the beauty of this group. We listen to each other and respect the beliefs of our brothers. That's nice. I do believe in that. Why do you believe? I've seen them. They come to me in the evening. When I am alone at my desk, I hear footsteps. I turn to see the same two faces staring back at me every time. Who are they? Romans. Two men in full Roman garb. They pass straight through me and proceed right through the window and dissolve into the night. At first I was frightened, but then I just accepted it. He tells this story with such a serious look of honesty, it's almost hard to doubt it. There is so much more to this life than we can ever comprehend, Winston. Are you a believer? No. Well, no. You hesitate? Strange things have been happening lately. Do tell, Winston. You are in a room that is free of all judgment. To cut a long story short, my friend found a locket on the shore. Went a bit mad, started seeing things and talking to himself. Went missing. I found the locket approximately where he went missing. I can't find him. I've seen the girl from the locket photos and her grandma. They should be dead, but I've seen them standing in front of me. I've seen them twice. I'm going mad. I think the appearance of the ghost and the disappearance of my friend are linked somehow. I listen, and I think, how can this man not believe in ghosts? You have witnessed them with your own eyes. Can a dead man appear before living eyes? From what you have just told me, yes they can. You believe it. I must admit, I am starting to crack. I don't know if it's the lack of sleep, or the dreams, or just all the crazy shit that's going on. But I am starting to believe in ghosts. But a part of me refuses to accept that is the explanation for what is happening. Whatever you do, Winston, don't let them get to you. Don't let them drive you mad. Accept them as something real. They can't harm you. How can you be sure? Open your eyes, Winston. I'm starting to think this man is full of drivel. Do you know any local ghost stories? But of course, London is one of the most haunted cities in the world. Have you ever heard the story of the Blackwall Phantom hitchhiker? Nope. In 1972, a motorcyclist appeared to pick up the boy who he saw hitchhiking at the southern end of the Blackwall Tunnel. The boy gave the man the address he wanted to get to and climbed up behind the rider. However, when the motorcyclist left the tunnel at the northern end, he found that his passenger was missing. The man was obviously very alarmed and turned his bike around to search for him, but without success. Later, he went to the address he had been given and was told that a young boy answering the descriptions of the lad he had seen had indeed lived at the address, but that he had been killed in a traffic accident some years before. Spooky. Isn't it? I could tell you 100 more if you have time. Maybe a bit later. I want the special guest, but I guess I'll keep going with this. Do you know any stories relating specifically to the River Thames around the South Wark? There are always reports of paranormal activity around London Bridge. As recently as 2007, builders reported strange experiences after they excavated some bones on the riverbank. London Bridge is very close to where Vincent disappeared, and where I think I saw the ghosts. What sort of strange experiences? They reported strange sounds, cups of tea going missing, and light bulbs mysteriously blowing out, amongst other things. Sounds a bit different to my experiences. A specter was seen by American tourists at Trader's Gate, just a bit further downstream in the 1970s. Got a photograph and everything. The stories really are endless. Does the name Gove mean anything to you? Gove? I'm sorry, the name does not ring any bells. Do you recognize these people? Is this the locket your friend found? Yes. It looks rather old. I've been told it probably dates to around the Second World War. And I know for a fact that this girl was presumed to have left the UK in the war period. I'm afraid I don't recognize them. You say you've saw the ghost of this girl? Twice so far, and I had a strange dream as well. Be careful. I pray to God your friend is okay, and you must be careful you don't end up the same. Do you think they could have hurt Vincent? I sincerely hope not. But by finding this locket, he has unleashed their spirits back into the world. And we don't know if they are vengeful or seeking help. You just told me they can't harm me, though. I speak as if I have authority, but really, who am I to know? I implore you to discuss this case with the Miss Heavengold? Miss Heavengold when she arrives. I will. And I hope she makes a bit more sense than he does. Do any of the local ghost stories refer to an old woman and teenage girl? Nothing springs to mind, but the tales around the city are too numerous to remember them all. These are the ghosts you've witnessed yourself, yes? Well, I hesitate to say ghosts. Accept it, Winston. You have witnessed the other side. Do you know anything about churches helping Jewish Londoners escape to safety during World War II? Why would the churches here help Jews? It sounds strange. You'd think they would. I mean, it's all about being good people, isn't it? Yes, I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. I've heard Jewish people face a bit of persecution even here, but I don't really know anything about it. That's okay. Do you have a special guest tonight? We do indeed. Tonight we are honored to welcome renowned medium Bonnie Heavengold to the meeting. Who is Bonnie Heavengold? You haven't heard of her? Do you even have a passing interest in our field? Let's just say it's a recent thing. She is the darling of the paranormal community. Her recent work in the Pendleton case was incredible. She spoke directly to the 3 dead daughters of Gerald Pendleton. I've heard of that guy. His 3 daughters were murdered. It was all over the news a few months back. She talked to the dead? Without question. The information she was able to extract was enough to lead the police to their bodies. Incredible. But highly dubious. I've always been incredibly wary of psychics and mediums, preying on the vulnerable family members of the recently deceased. Later this year, she will take the Randi test to prove once and for all that she is the real deal. What is the Randi test? When she does, the world will see that the world of the paranormal is very real and something that needs to be studied and researched in much greater volume and levels. This all sounds amazing. When does she get here? Miss Heavengold marches to the beat of her own drum. She will be here at the moment her muses designate. She better be here after the fee we had to pay to get her here. This Heavengold character sounds intriguing. Perhaps she can help me with my current debacle. The Goves are a mystery to be solved. With solving it, perhaps I will be rid of these horrible visions, not to mention find poor Vincent. See you in a bit. Goodbye for now, Winston. So I need to talk to this shady guy, and I need to explore that. Hi. Hello. I have a question for you. Yes? Are you a believer? In? the paranormal world around us. No. I'm afraid then our conversation ends here. Dang it, I knew that was going to happen. Hi. Aren't games wonderful? You get to get the other choice. Yes. Excellent. A brother has joined the ranks. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I do. Ever since I was a child, I have had a fascination with them. I will never forget the moment I saw one with my own eyes. What happened? I was practicing a speech in the mirror. I used to be in local politics, you see. When I got a couple of minutes into it, I saw a man standing behind me in the corner of my bathroom. Of course I turned as quickly as I could. My initial thought was that it was an intruder. But there was no one there. When I turned back to the mirror, the man was still there. Gosh. I could see him standing there, motionless, for 5 minutes or so, but only when I looked in the mirror. When I turned, he would disappear. Freaky. What did he look like? Just an ordinary bloke, but he was deathly pale and had strange dark eyes. Essentially, he looked dead. This sounds pretty much like what I have seen. I had no explanation for what I saw, other than the fact that it was a spirit, or ghost if you will. Ever since then, I have devoted my life to uncovering more facts about the paranormal, and learning as much about the field as I can. So you're a bit of an authority on the subject. I'd like to think so. No, come on, Mouse. I may have seen some ghosts in the last couple of days. Really? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about your experience? Sure. Were you in a state of semi-awareness? In other words, were you in the middle of falling asleep or waking up? Well, I've been very tired, but I wasn't doing either of those. Okay. Did the sighting occur indoors or outdoors? Outdoors, in the daytime at first. The second was indoors. The lights flashed off and then they appeared. Interesting. Tell me more about what you saw. An old woman and a teenage girl. They were very pale and dressed in white. I only saw them for a few seconds, then they disappeared. Were their faces wasted, or did they look as they would have in life? They were wasted, pale, with sunken dark eyes. Did they attempt to communicate with you? They didn't talk to me or anything, or make any gestures. And were you drunk at all? Not at all. Well, my friend, you have seen ghosts, and that is a fact. I'm finding it hard to believe. I've been so tired, and I've never believed in this stuff. Accept it. This has all happened after my friend went missing. I believe it's connected to a locket we found. I've been seeing them and having strange dreams ever since, and Vincent, my friend, is still missing. This sounds like an extreme case. In my opinion, this is a definite haunting. By finding the locket, perhaps the ghosts are trying to communicate with you in some way. To get your attention, you and your friend may have woken them somehow. Holy crap. Start at the beginning. Am I going crazy? Not at all. Just stay calm and accept that this is happening. That what is happening is real. That may be crucial if you wish to find your friend. Can you tell me more about ghosts? Why, of course. It's my specialist subject. Let me tell you about different kinds of ghosts. First, there is ectoplasm, or a ghostly mist, a spirit or soul that has passed from this life. It transforms into a mist or vaporous state, normally right before appearing as an apparition. Then we have orbs, a spirit or soul that can be of animal or human that has passed from this life. There are many theories about orbs, but due to the sheer number of them captured in photographs, their credibility is in doubt. They do look a lot like dust particles, even to me. Funnel ghosts. This is an odd and mysterious phenomenon. They are often felt as a cold spot. There are some theories about them, such as that the cold spot is a vortex that is transportation for spirits from their realm to ours. Then we have the true classic, the apparition. This is a very rare thing to see, although some psychics claim to be able to see these spirits all the time. They often appear to be disfigured, or faint, pale, and generally ghostly, often in fully formed human shape. Often this can be a type of haunting where they know they are dead and try to communicate with you for some reason, maybe to move on or some other reasons unknown. Spirits and demons both can appear as these, but more often than not, it is a ghost. That leads me on to demons, evil spirits of the devil that never really existed in human life. The purpose of a demon is just wants to see you scared and die. It's very difficult to get rid of, and often exorcisms don't work on them. They can easily possess a human, and can do a lot of harms to that person. The possibility of the ghosts being demons is something I don't want to think about. I could literally soil my trousers. Besides, he said demons never existed in a human life. Next we have a ghost lights, an unexplained light that glows or flashes, mostly seen from a distance. The colors can vary, but they are seen as white, blue, or yellow. The famous poltergeists, now these are something that is trying to make itself known by moving objects. They normally happen in a specific part of the house, such as certain rooms or floors. Finally, there is a residential haunting. The main thing to know about this particular ghost is that it is not a ghost at all. It is simply just a recording of some event that happened in a particular place or building, which repeats itself and is nothing to be scared of. Does that answer your question? Wow, thanks, that's a lot of great information. The ghosts definitely sound like apparitions, according to this guy's info. Oh boy. Have you heard of any local ghost sightings relating to an old woman and a teenage girl? I'm afraid nothing comes to my mind. Do you recognize the people in this locket? Does the name Gove mean anything to you? Gove? Never heard of it. No worries. Can a ghost harm a human? Yes. If they have enough energy, they can. A lot of people get pushed, hit, or scratched by ghosts. More serious cases have broken bones and a few have died. But I mean, it's like people. Would a person ever hurt you? Yes, if they want to. Spirits such as poltergeists have been shown to do the same. Can my friend be in danger? From the ghosts, I mean. Potentially, if he angered them somehow by finding the locket, and if they have enough energy. It's the same in ghosts and the living. They will only hurt you if they want to. What do you mean by energy? This is something we still don't fully understand. Some entities just seem more powerful than others. This aspect is particularly concerning. If I am to believe Vincent has been taken by ghosts, can they harm him? Apparently so. I really need to step up the pace of this search. Well, I'm sorry, I like to get sidetracked. Can ghosts kidnap people? There has been no reported cases of this, to my knowledge. There is a first for everything. All I know is, if your friend has been kidnapped by ghosts, they must be extremely powerful. It's reassuring and frightening at the same time. Can an object unleash ghosts out into the world? There have certainly been cases of haunted objects. Spirit energy, both positive and negative, can be contained in an object that may have been an importance to its owner, or at the hand of their time of death. Do you think when Vincent opened the locket he released spirits connected with it? It is highly possible, and indeed probable. I had kind of worked this out, but still, it's good to hear it from an authority. Have you ever tried to contact a ghost? Never. There are so many quacks and frauds in the world of mediums. I don't trust them. Besides, it is dangerous to interact with something such as a spirit, unless you truly understand it. I don't think I'm ready. Do you think I should try and get in touch with my ghosts? It could be of great advantage to you. They may be able to tell you exactly where your friend is and why they may have taken him. But in saying that, if they are malevolent, you may be sealing your own fate as well. The choice is yours, but I would advise extreme caution. Thanks. Looks like I have a decision to make. A seance sort of situation may indeed lead me directly to Vincent and solve the whole situation. Or I could end up in the exact same situation as him. I can't believe I'm thinking this shit. Surely I just need a good night's rest, and Vincent will turn up tomorrow, right as rain. Do you know anything about local churches helping Jewish people escape Britain during World War II? I'm not sure what you are talking about. Apparently some churches around this area helped Jewish people escape London during World War II, as they believed that Britain would eventually be conquered and they would be persecuted. Interesting. But why are you bringing this up? I did research about the people in the locket, and discovered that the old lady ghost I saw and the teenager went missing, and they were assumed to have escaped the UK. A local tour guide then informed me about the churches, and she didn't know too many details. Sounds like an intriguing chapter of history, but alas, I don't know anything about it. I'm Winston. What is your name? It's a pleasure to meet you, Winston. My name is Malcolm Stonkov? Stankovic? Nice to meet you too, Malcolm. And goodbye. See ya. So I guess I'll go through the door. I didn't mean to do that. Doorway. Winston, I'm afraid that area is off limits for the moment. Please stay in this room. I'm sorry. Not the time for catching up on sports news. Do I talk to David again? Hi, David. Winston, what can I do for you? Nothing. What about... Am I missing something? What a view. The city of London twinkles in the night, the Thames rolling along in between. I can see St. Paul's to the left. What a building. Did the fan get louder? I hate the fan on this laptop. It's way too loud. I mean... I don't know what else to do. I have to wait for that person to show up. I'm not sure how. Am I missing the chandeliers? What about them? That's not what I meant to do. Classy? What? I don't know why I can look at the chandeliers. Chandeliers. I'm not seeing anything else. He won't let me go through the doorway, so I guess I might have to distract him? Do I try to leave this place? Could she be standing outside? I don't think I'm ready. Okay, fine. Hey, miss. You having a good time? Oh, I must have missed this. Oh, I'm supposed to just keep talking to it. There's a story of the Blackwall Phantom hitchhiker. Oh, I had to get this story. It involved a motorcyclist picking up a little boy who had actually died several years previously. I love that story. Looks like I may have misjudged you. My name's Jenny Hung. I'm Winston. So what brings you to the meeting tonight, Winston? I had to look it up, and all she did was just talk to the people, which is what I thought I did, but right, I had to talk to him first to get the story, and then I didn't even think of that. Alright, so I didn't need to look that up, I'm just an idiot. Do you know any local ghost stories that involve an old Jewish woman and her teenage granddaughter? Can't say I do. Where did you hear it? In the midst of experiencing it. My friend and I found a locket on the Thames shore. Now he's gone missing, and I've seen the girl from the photo inside in the locket twice now in the flesh. I'm tired and stressed, but I saw her. And her grandmother. Wow. How do you know they are related? I did my research. Where did you see the ghosts? Firstly, down the shore, right beside where you went on your walking tour today. Then again in Southwark Town Hall. Are you sure you really saw someone? Apparitions are incredibly rare. All I hear now is tales of cold chills and stupid orb photographs. I can't be sure, but to cut a long story short, a lot of weird shit has been happening. I'm trying to find out more about the people I saw. It seems that they could be connected to my friend's disappearance. How so? According to his flatmate, he may have also seen them before he disappeared. You need help with this. I know I do. Here we go. That's why... Does the name Gove mean anything to you? Sorry, I've never heard of it. Are you familiar with the churches around this area and their connection with Jewish persecution during World War II? I know the tour guide mentioned it today, but I don't know anything more about it, to be honest. Were Jewish people even persecuted in Britain? Don't worry. Do you know anyone who can help me understand more about what is going on? I'm waiting for my friend Bonnie to arrive. She's a medium. She might be able to contact those spirits for you, if you have an object she could draw their energy from. I do have the locket. Ask her about it when she gets here. Thanks. Contacting spirits, it's even more bloody insane. Had to keep thinking that this might get me closer to finding Vincent. Do you believe in ghosts? I'm actually pretty skeptical. Me too. I'm struggling to believe what has been going on around me for the last 2 days. There is usually a rational answer. Totally. But your story does sound really odd. I would hesitate to dismiss it, but when there is a man physically missing, I'm really worried. But until I see or experience something that I truly can't explain, I will forever be a skeptic. This has been my mantra for years. Now that I have seen something, I'm still hesitant to accept it. Do you know the people here? I recognize most of these boars. David over there, he organizes these things. He gets so excited about every meeting. He's like a randy little dog. Stankovic over there thinks he's a real expert on all things ghost-related. He can't talk to me without staring at my breasts, so I tend to ignore him. Note to self, do not look at her breasts. That gaggling group over there, well, they are the regulars. So far up their own arses, they would never dream of talking to a new boy like you. A real mixed bunch, then. Indeed. We have believers and skeptics, but most of them are full-blown paranormal nutters. There's more money to be made in believing. She winks. See you in a bit. Bye. I'm getting mixed feelings from these guys. Alright, here we go. I came in here as a skeptic despite what has been happening, and I still think I still am one. David seems a bit loopy. Stankovic seems like he's watched too many episodes of The X-Files. Jenny is hard to pin down. She seems to love the paranormal, but sort of dismisses it at the same time. I'm not getting any closer to finding out if I've actually seen the ghost of the Goves, or if I'm just going a bit mad. I'm not sure what I was really expecting by coming here, but it's proving to be a bit fruitless. Especially fruitless considering that whilst I stood here talking to oddballs and nutcases, Vincent's still somewhere out there. I feel like I'm failing him. There she is. She's finally shown up. David, my dear, a pleasure to see you. An honor to have you here tonight, Miss Heavengold. A true celebrity of the paranormal world. You make a woman blush, David. Bonnie, over here. Jenny, darling. Oh, that must be the famous Bonnie Heavengold. Could she be the key? It's apparently the famous medium, Bonnie Heavengold. No. I would not get away with that. Alright. Hello. Hello there. So you are the famous Bonnie Heavengold? I am the one and the same. It's a pleasure to meet you. And you? What is your name, may I ask? You can call me Winston. Okay, you can call me... I was confused at first, but she's doing a joke. Okay, you can call me Winston. You can call me Bonnie. Charmed, I'm sure. She has the aura of an old Hollywood grand dame. She clearly thinks of herself as the bee's knees. Clearly. What can you tell me about ghosts? Darling, don't bore me. Ask me something I'm not an expert in, won't you? I'm just pulling your leg. What would you like to hear? Have you seen a ghost? Dear boy, the things that you call ghosts are all around us. They are like oxygen and carbon dioxide in the air. It's just that only certain individuals in this great pool we call humanity have the ability to tap into their frequency. I am one of those blessed individuals, hence my day job as a medium to the high and powerful. Do you know any local ghost stories? Darling, I am not local, I am international. Ha! I guess not. Can you communicate with the dead? I am a vessel through which the dead have a chance to speak again. I am blessed thus. So if I ask you to communicate with a particular spirit or ghost, you could do it? Honey, in my sleep. Would you be able to do it tonight? These days, Winston, I am only available at a fee. A fee for which David was unwilling to stump tonight. So I am just here for a cameo appearance. I shall be performing no seances tonight. Oh. Who have you been able to communicate with? I've talked with men and women ranging from Egyptian princesses to Tudor peasants. All I need is an object that held some sort of meaning to the deceased, and I can tap into the spirit energy that is residual within it. So all you need is something that is significant to the person. Yes. And the according fee, of course. Ha. How much do you charge for a seance? My fees vary, but for your standard communication service, I need a fee of £500. 500 pounds? Well, I got a painting. Some may consider it steep, but communicating with the dead is oh so tiring. It does wear me thin. But you just said you could do it in your sleep. I have never said such a thing. Never mind. Is this her or me? Of course, since the Pendleton case, I've been inundated with offers. If I didn't charge highly, I would be absolutely swamped. Are you awake of my work on the Pendleton case? Yes, I think David may have mentioned it. I saw to the doubters, to the skeptics. Look at the Pendletons and what I did for them. What more proof does a man want? The paranormal world exists, and I am their voice. Quite. Miss Heavengold is completely full of herself, and it makes me slightly sick. But I'm desperate to find out more about the Goves. But where am I going to get 500? I have a fat total of 24 pounds in my bank account right now. What brings you to the meeting? I've been a regular at these meetings for years. Only now they have to pay me for my appearance. Ha! It's my first time today. I hope my colleagues are treating you gently, my dear. Thanks, bye for now. Ciao for now. Oh, Winston? Yes? If you doubt my credibility, I can tell you now that you shouldn't. How come? Would you like to know a little about the spirits you currently have around you right at this moment? Excuse me? The spirits, they are right beside you. An old woman and a young girl. What did you say? Oh, my dear, clean your ears out. Come here, why don't you? What did you just say? Winston, as I have said to you, I am a medium. This means I not only have the means to communicate with the dead, but also to see them. I see dead people. I see dead people. I see dead people, just like in the film. And you, my dear, you have two of them right beside you right now, on either side. I'm almost too shocked to respond or move. What do they look like? There is an older woman, I would say around 80. She carries herself as someone who perhaps had great wealth, but she looks very concerned. Yes, she is a bit unsettling, to be honest with you. Unbelievable. And the other? A pretty young girl, a teenager. She has the face of someone who went through terrible ordeal, and there's an urgency to her expression. Oh my god. Alright. Impressive. You're extremely full of yourself for some reason, but impressive. Are they saying anything? Their energy is low, their voices are weak. But I sense they wish to tell you something. Tell me what? I'm afraid I can't work it out. Yet. Cough, cough. She's not doing shit without me handing over the cash. Can you help me communicate with them? I'm only here for a personal appearance, Winston. No seances tonight. Cough, cough. What if I can give you your fee? Well, obviously, in that case, I would consider it. Am I in danger? Without doing a full seance, I am unsure as to exactly what they want from you. God damn it. Am I in danger or not? It's very important that I find out whatever it is they are trying to tell me. I have a friend whose life may depend on it. Cough, cough. This woman is despicable. What do you need again? I need an item of importance to the deceased that will allow their energy to focus. And of course my fee. Given their close proximity to you, I think you must already have something on your person. Yes, and? 500 pounds. That is my flat fee. I don't have that kind of cash, woman. Look, Winston, I am a woman of expensive taste. I need money. 500 pounds or nothing. I can't believe this woman. See you in a bit. See you soon, Winston. As soon as you give me my cash. The spirits Heaven Go talked about sound an awful like the Goes. This is crazy. I feel sick. Have they been following me the whole time? Oh my god. I think I'm just going to have to throw myself into this and believe, for Vincent's sake. But where the hell am I going to get the money for this extortionate, greasy, unbearably cheeky medium? Big words. I definitely need to talk more. I need lots more practice. Will you take a 600-pound painting? I expect change back, woman. That is unfortunate. What do you expect me to do? Hey, bud. Do you mind loaning me 500 pounds? Pardon? I need to pay 500 pounds for... She already said he wouldn't pay her. I need to pay 500 pounds for Bonnie to do a seance. Oh. Don't you want to see her in action? I'm afraid I don't have that kind of money on me, Winston. I'm sorry. Hi. Hello. Can I borrow 500? I beg your pardon? I need to pay 500 pounds to Bonnie to do a seance for me. Did I not tell you how absolutely dangerous doing such a thing could be? Besides, I don't carry around that sort of money. If I can get the cash, I will proceed with caution, don't worry. Indeed. See ya. Can I borrow 500 pounds? Piss off, mate. I was just asking. What the hell are you talking about? I need some money to pay Bonnie for a seance. You people do realize that I'm standing right here. You people do realize that I'm standing right here, don't you? Winston, do leave us alone. My dear Miss Hung and I are trying to catch up here. Fine. Hola, David speaking. Yes. Interesting. I see. If he is willing to pay $2,000 for the Richardson, let him buy it. But tell him we won't budge below that. Tell him he won't find a gallery in London that will offer him a cheaper one. Thank you, Rupert. I've got to go. Bye. I wonder what that was all about. Hi, David. Winston, what can I do for you? What was that call about, David? Oh, just some business. What is it that you do? I don't wish to discuss my private affairs, Winston. This is a domain for all things paranormal, not boring work stories. But I thought all English people love talking about their work. Do you think I sound English? I was born in España. España? Apologies. You said something about... I think art. Hi, David. Winston, what can I do for you? Judging from your phone call I just overheard, I can't help but wonder if you are some sort of art dealer or gallery owner. Why, yes, darling, I am. That explains why he says darling, then. But I don't want to talk shop tonight. What do you think of this painting? Perhaps you would like to take it off my hands? Oh. What are you doing carrying around an original Craig Dexter? It's sacrilege to keep that thing rolled up in your coat. It's yours for 500. Winston! Winston! 600! A generous offer, Mr. Winston. I am indeed looking to add a few Dexters to my gallery, and this is a great price. I could double my money. I will give you 400. But you just said you could double your money. Take it or leave it, hombre. But I really need 500, and it's worth 600, Dick. 400. It's not enough to pay Bonnie. Go on, 500, please? I've got an idea. I'll give you 500 if you go say Candyman 5 times in front of that mirror over the fireplace. You're kidding, right? I'm serious. The 500 is yours. Sure, I'll do it. What are you doing eavesdropping over there? You are mad. Don't do it. Hush now, Malcolm. Don't frighten the poor boy. Off you go, then. The 500 will be yours. Everybody knows the urban legend of the Candyman. You say his name 5 times in the front of the mirror. I thought it was 3 times. In front of the mirror, then he appears and kills you. Even with all this spooky stuff going on, I'm pretty confident I can do this. Although it seems a very strange request from David. Okay. Do I speak to it or do I use it? Okay, speak to it. Here goes. Candyman. 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 Don't do it! Candyman. Oh! What the? What the hell was that? Oh, you guys, you pranked me. You freaking pranked me. What? How dare you? Bastards, every one of you. Was that an initiation? Haha, I'm sorry, Winston. It's just a little trick we like to play on new members and guests to our meetings. Come here, I will write you a check. Very funny, guys. Jesus, I almost had a heart attack. These guys sure have a unique sense of humor. That was not cool. I got such a fright. I do apologize, Winston. I always intended giving you 500 for the painting, but figured we could have a bit of fun with it. Anyway, I believe we had a deal? Sure, I will write you a check. Here is a check for 500. Thanks, and here's the painting. A pleasure doing business. Thanks. Okay, you extortionist. Here you go. Here's your money, Bonnie. A check? Winston, you disappoint me. It's from David. You know he's good for the money. I'm good for it, darlings. He's good for it. Very well. Do you have an item of significance to your spirit friends to show me, Winston? I will need it if we are to go through with the seance. I have the locket. Here, take a look at this. I don't know who the older woman is, but that is without that is without doubt the girl I can see standing right beside you. A chill runs up my spine. Unless she's taking me a ride, this could be actually legit. I think this locket belonged to someone in the Gove family, either the teenage girl or the old woman. Will this work for you? Yes, I am sure this will do the trick, darling. Very well. Your followers are looking very eager to get started. Are they still beside me? Of course. Follow me. We can't do this here. Come along. It has come to this. I'm about to get in touch with the Goves. Heaven Gold leads me up a further set of stairs, this one far more rickety and certainly not as grand as the others. She sits me down in a small, darkened room at the very top of the stairs. I'm officially creeped out. Welcome to the seance room, Winston. How does it feel to be here? How does it feel? Isn't my presence so amazing? Aren't I just the greatest medium you've ever met? It's a bit creepy, to be honest with you. Why the mood lighting? With darkness comes less distractions. It's a better environment to communicate. Plus it gives it all a bit of showbiz, doesn't it? Indeed. I'm sorry for being rude to you downstairs, Winston. I just need to maintain that persona for my career. When it comes to communicating with the dead, I am actually very serious. Should I change your voice, then? I can just about forgive you. Shall we get started? Put the locket on the table, Winston. I'm reaching out to the spirit world right now, Winston. Oh, God. Hello? Can I ask for your names? Hello? I just want a quick chat today. We don't mean to disturb you. The two spirits are drifting around the room. They aren't talking. Why not? Let's be patient. Talk to us when you can. Don't be afraid. Okay, I'm getting feelings now. Senses. Even with the locket, I think their energy is too low to communicate directly. Why are you following Winston? I hear something. Danger. I hear something too. Danger! Danger! Your friend is in danger! Shit. I purposely didn't tell Bonnie much of the details of Vincent's disappearance to see if she would get to it. And she has. He is trapped! Alive, but trapped! Where? Where is he trapped? I feel it is very cold place. I'm sensing darkness. I think they are saying, our resting place. Our resting place. Where? Where is their resting place? The music's really loud. I don't know if I can be heard clearly. Death! 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 What happened? What happened? I am overwhelmed with a sense of tragic death. Oh, their faces. Oh my god. What the hell? Stop! 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 Oh god. Jesus! They've gone. Gone? That was quick. Are you okay? Bonnie looks like she may need a change of pants. I certainly do. That was so intense. I felt like I was going to die. I had such clear visions and feelings of a most terrible death. Your friend is missing, yes? Yes. These spirits are trying to guide you to him via their resting place. That would be my conclusion of this terrifying experience. I've never felt such pain and suffering from a spirit. I've felt it in my bones, Winston. Is my friend okay? They said he's alive. I believe he's alive, yes, but I did get an overwhelming sense of death as well, which seemed unconnected to your friend. You must be careful. I felt a feeling of immense evil when they were trying to talk to me. I couldn't make out many words, yet I felt so much through my body. I can't tell if the spirits are malevolent. Why can't I say this word? I know this word. Malevolent? I forgot how to pronounce this word. Or not. Yes, evil, dangerous. Malevolent? I don't know why I've forgotten how to pronounce the word. It's been a while since I heard it. Whatever you do, proceed with caution. They clearly want to lead you to your friend, but their spiritual energy is too low to make direct and sustained contact with you. I see. They might lead you into a trap, or they could be genuinely trying to help you find your friend. Be careful. Thanks. This is real, isn't it? Yes, very real. Where did you find this locket? My friend found it on the Thames shore shortly before he disappeared. And ever since, I've had it in my possession. I've been having these ghostly encounters. The locket is a vessel, and in opening it, your friend may have invoked the spirits we have seen before us. That's a very distinct possibility. What I can say with some certainty is, spirits of this type are often manifestations of some sort of anger, grief, or revenge wish. What do you mean? They are desperate to communicate something, but I cannot tell if it is something that means your friend is in danger, or something that means they want to lure you to a similar fate. You need to find out more about them, their circumstances, what happened to them in life. With this information, the path you need to take may be revealed. If you don't mind, I must rest. Please go. Bonnie looks absolutely shattered. It looks like she has seen things eyes should never have to see, and taken a physical battering in the process. Of course. Thanks, Bonnie. You are welcome. Please be careful. As I make my way back down the stairs, I try and think about what just happened. That was real. I felt such intense feelings of uneasiness. I felt sick and nausea. Either the Groves are trying to help me find Vincent, or they have him trapped somewhere and want to do the same to me. Even if it's some sort of terrifying trap, I need to continue. I need to find Vincent and solve this mystery. She said they talked about him being at their final resting place. What could that mean? A cemetery? Who knows? I will have to do some serious thinking overnight and try and find more information tomorrow. Perhaps Lori can help me, and I should go back to the library to find out more about these churches who helped the Jews. If I find out where they escaped to, perhaps I will find Vincent there. She kept saying danger. He must be in danger. I need to hurry up. This is too much. I'm scared and exhausted. I should go home. I need to find out exactly what exactly happened to the Groves. Then hopefully I can understand if they mean me harm or are trying to help. Looks like Lori is fast asleep. Something tells me I won't be getting too much of that tonight. I hate to wake her, but I think she needs to hear about tonight's developments. No. I'm gonna have to end the video right here. And continue this in the next video. That was interesting, though. That was fun. Alright. This is Kairo, signing off. Bye. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. If you liked it, be sure to check out other videos I've done and subscribe if you want to see new videos when they come out.